Yo, why does PrizePicks take so long to drop their lines? I'm trying to put as many tickets in as possible. I got 8 sharp plays on the NBA and 7 on the MLB and nowhere to play them bitches. So I was streaming while looking for this. I'm streaming on Kit, ReallyRico, let's get this dough, you already know. But this is what I found and this is what I'm gonna run with. First, I want you to see the ticket because I had to put it on my face cam. Maybe I could put it over Outlier, but I'm showing it differently and I wanted to show the whole screen. Anyway, Aaron Naismith under 4.5 rebounds. I'm going to call them off first and then we'll go dig into them. Halliburton over 2.5 3-pointers made. And then I have Obi Toppin over 10.5 points. And Josh Hart is set at 2.5 and it's heavily, I told you it was sharp. It's minus 150 to go over. This is what he did in the last game. He hit 7 threes. He scored like 40 points. What did he score? 34 points? He had 40 PRA or something like that. This is his 3 points made, and let's look at his attempts. He averages 9.6 attempts in the last 5 games, but I want to do head to head. So because we've had 2 playoff games, and then the rest will be from the regular season. So he averages 7 attempts per game and makes about 3 a game, shooting just barely under 40%. And as you can see, he shot 11 and hit 7. Yeah, they were desperate to try to score points. I don't want to call it desperate, but when you get to a certain point where Haliburton is taking 11 3-pointers, something's happening. I think this continues. He shoots 4, 5, and you know, gets hot, minus 150. I'm taking it. I don't care what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I see what the books are having favored as. Look at Caesars, minus 174, minus 210. That's what I'm putting my pick on. Not more so that Halliburton is going to score or hit 3 3-pointers. Like, whatever. We can go to Obi Toppin real quick. His point line is at 10.5. Bang. 10.5 points. Slightly favored at minus 112. That's the last 10 games. Why is it so low at 10.5 if he's covering like this? Let's go against New York. Hey, OG Anunoby is out. This is heads up. He scored 20 and then 12 in the previous game. His line is at 10.5. Let's go see what his field goal. He attempts 7 shots per game and hits 4. He's shooting 61%. He's shooting 61%. Touched 10 shots in the last game. Hit 70. So that's above his ceiling. 20 points. We don't need that. He need to get half. At 7 attempts per game, shooting 61%. He shot 70% in back-to-back games. Above 60% in his last 3 games. Obi Toppin over 10.5 points. That should be free. Same with Josh Hart. Y'all already know. Let's go find Josh Hart real quick. Josh Hart points is at 16.5. I'm going over. It's minus only 111. Hey, you see that OG Anunoby is going to be out. But you already know. Like, what do you mean? With or without Anunoby, this is going down. Let's look at the last 5 games for Josh Hart. And then, obviously, the 2 playoff games. It's at 16.5. Let's look at the field goals. He attempts 12 shots per game. And he's getting those. Not only getting those, but hitting those. He averages 48% in his last 5 games. But over the last 2, he's shooting over 60%. 69% and then 67%. He's really extremely efficient. Anyway, we're taking Josh Hart to go over 16.5 points again. Because we hit the last one. I'm sure we went over on Josh Hart. I think I played that one straight out. I got to go look. I did Aaron Naismith. Hey, listen, look at Miles Turner. His 3-point line is also at 1.5. I mean, also, his 3-point line, where is it? Is at 1.5 where it was. Let's go see. And it was heavily favored to go over. Oh, it moved to 2. Look at the action on this line. Can y'all see that? Damn it, you can't see that. I put the ticket up there so you can see the ticket. But this is Miles Turner. It was 1.5 and it was heavily favored to go over. I don't touch it at 2. I don't touch it at 2. Like, that's the last 10 games. Look at the last 5 games. Absolutely. You might think about going under. What's the pay? It's minus 120 both ways. Fade, stay away. Stay away. I'll stay away from that. Dante DiVincenzo, I think his points line is kind of high. It moved up to 20.5. It's minus 113 to go over. But again, Anunoby is out and he's covered in 3 straight games. He wasn't his point line wasn't heavy. It's not on my heavy list. His under 5 3-pointers made was, bang, is it 4.5? It's plus 140 to go over. So I know they like it. Minus 155. That's why I hit my list. Look, he went over in 3 straight games over 4.5 3-pointers made, and they have the under at 4.5 at minus 155. The books might be heavier. FanDuel is minus 210. ESPN bet minus 185 for him to go under 5 3-pointers made. He's covered it in 3 straight, both in back-to-back games against Indiana. What do you do with that? I don't have it on the ticket because I'm still waiting for PrizePicks to drop everything. Like, that's how I missed out on any plays from the OKC game. Well, by the time I found something that had any value, it was too late. And the game was about to start. I was sweating my baseball tickets anyway. But if you think about it, it's good that they do that, because after I put everything in on Dabble, if I see any line movement, I jump on that shit. But look, there's my ticket. Aaron Naismith, Jose Quintana, Obi Toppin, and Josh Hart. I'm on the wrong screen, but I found a ton, haven't played. I got to check Underdog, and I'm waiting on PrizePicks to drop their lines. Sorry, might drop another video, I might not. Bro, if you follow my Twitter account, I can drop my last minute plays. I don't always have time to make a video for. I'm streaming on Kick, bro. ReallyRico. I streamed my research today. I kind of like that because I usually do it on YouTube, but on YouTube, I'm just going through the plays while people are in the comments. Nobody knows I'm on Kick. Nobody knows me there. I was streaming to 2 people, which is cool because we're like, who the hell are these 2 people? But I posted on YouTube community tab that I was streaming, so it could have been 2 people that know me from here. Anyway, you already know. Let's get this dough.